But he's been doing something for the past 4 years that I did not know about him. He actually created a bot that tells him the amount of human interaction versus bot interaction that cryptocurrencies get on Twitter, X. Based on that, that's how he's crafted his channels, and based on that, that's how he created the separate of all the cryptocurrencies out there, actual human interaction. And as we all know, bots, for now, don't buy crypto. Well, algos do on behalf of humans, but that's a separate bot than the ones on Twitter for the most part. So, humans prompt bots to buy crypto, and humans buy crypto. So, by this logic, the fact that XRP is the #1 cryptocurrency for human interaction on Twitter, X, this means that it has the most amount of engagements, comments, etc. Once the parabolic moves start, now that there's regulatory clarity, once the US government reopens, by the way, none of what I do is financial advice. Do your own research. And always remember to like and subscribe and share the video. Sharing is caring, and it's free. And also, I want people to not miss out on this information that's valuable. So, XRP. This is more than Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies. And what we have seen in the past few days, ever since XRP has started pumping again, it's 279, it's going up now, slowly but surely. Now we have the Bitcoin maxis are out of the woodworks. And guess what they're doing? At the height of the bull market, they're like, yeah, Bitcoin's gonna go to $200,000 or $250,000. They're not attacking Cardano. They're not attacking Solana. They're not attacking Chainlink. They're specifically attacking XRP. So we have to reiterate, why are they attacking XRP? And why aren't they attacking all these other blockchains? Because they see what's coming. And they know the ISO 222 for international payments is on its way. They also understand that in addition to the ISO 222 payment system is on its way, the ETFs can drop at any moment. Well, maybe we have to wait for the government to open up. But there's rumors, speculation, that as soon as the government opens up, SEC is funded, they're going, if they've already gone past dates of improving the ETFs, especially for XRP, Solana, and Litecoin. I think Litecoin was October 2nd, a few days ago, or 2 days ago rather. They're going to move fast. Paul Atkins, the chairman, remember it's a political, it's not a political position, it's appointed, but at the end of the day, it's all politics and theater. What did he say was his #1 priority at the SEC? He said specifically, cryptocurrency is his #1 priority. What does that mean? It means that this is the #1 thing at his mind. As soon as the SEC's open to full force and funded, that's the #1 thing they're gonna focus on. They've already done the round tables. Hey, what's up? They've already done the round tables for that they were gonna do. Like, you know, they did in this spring sprint to crypto clarity in spring. They've done the round tables tour, and now the focus on the SEC, in my opinion, when they come back, what's up, D-Ray Dallas, is going to be approving the ETFs. So once they approve these ETFs, we already know based on the futures contracts at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, they're the #1 best performing ever, more than Bitcoin. They got to $1 billion faster than Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. We know that now the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, no, I'm in Jersey. Now the Chicago Mercantile Exchange has said that they're gonna let only specifically cryptocurrency, not all futures contracts, but cryptocurrency trade 24/7. So what are you gonna think is gonna happen with XRP when you add in the fact that there is a supply crunch? Most of XRP is an exit, is locked up and the escrow for Ripple. There's only probably 3 or 4% supply out there, and a lot of us have been holding for years. As soon as these treasury companies, some are saying they're gonna buy $3 billion worth, $5 billion worth, as soon as they start buying the XRP, as soon as you see the supply crunch coming in where there's not enough supply on exchanges, then you see the futures going crazy for XRP, predicting the future price. And then you see the ETF inflows as well. And by the way, this is not even, BlackRock's not even involved in this yet, the biggest asset manager. The other ones are. Once they see what's happening and they get their approval really fast, don't get it twisted. BlackRock is a business. They're not in this for maximalism of any sort. They're in this to make money for their clients. and they make their money like the picks and axes. People that sold picks and axes make the most money, sold jeans, Levi, during the gold rush. They're the ones that are selling the picks and axes. They want to make as much money as possible. Bitcoin has been their for BlackRock specifically, was their #1 money maker in history. Bitcoin ETFs. XRP is probably going to make a lot more based on the fact that, again, we have all these things coming into line, and we have the XRP army, the #1 army on crypto Twitter for actual humans interactions, and they're going to be bull posting like a mother as soon as the ETFs go live. Watch, it's going to be insane. And all these predictions that you hear about XRP, look, it's not going to go to one. It's probably not going to go to $1,000. I can't say no because it might. It's probably not going to go to $1,000. However, what I do see happening in the near-term future, I can see a near-term future where a lot of us bought under 40 cents, where you can see XRP, if the stars align right, and the ETF inflows are as much as we're doing, our team is doing mathematically in the background. What's up, birds? 334. So what you're gonna see is see XRP potentially, if things are all right. According to ChatGPT, at the beginning of this year, the post-halving year, we're supposed to be at $11 to $12 if it had not been for the Ripple versus SEC case. I believe that we could see XRP at the end of this year. Again, I may be wrong. If the stars align, not financial advice, do your own research. By the way, everybody, remember, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video out. I want everybody to get this content because I'm going to tell it to you how, I'm going to be real. I don't have a mic on me, lighting. I do have all that stuff at home. Sometimes I do it, but I'm being real. I can see XRP mathematically between $20 to $50 in that price point. And that is $50, by the way, is like over 1,000% gain in the next 2 months, month and a half. So I want everybody to be prepared. A lot of us bought really low values. I have a friend of mine who I bought HBAR, by the way. I like other different chains. I bought HBAR at like 4 cents, thousands of them, thousands upon thousands of them. And now he's like, Mike, I don't want to buy HBAR because you bought it at 4 cents. And now it's just too expensive. Listen, all I'm saying is this. If you buy XRP now at $30 and you think it's too expensive because some of us bought it under 40 cents, imagine when it goes to $20. It goes to $50 this year. Maybe next year it goes to $100. Maybe next year it goes to $1,000. That doesn't fucking matter anything. It doesn't mean shit. You bought it at $3.02 today, bro. You're fucking winning in life. There's still people buying Bitcoin right now. You have Michael Saylor still buying Bitcoin at $125,000, and he's saying it's on sale. You have to have that mentality that you're in this for the long term. CJ, the GOAT, what's up? You're in this for the long term. Just know that if you already have thousands of XRP and you bought them, you're lucky. But it's nothing wrong with stacking a bit. Sure. Now, financial invest again, do your research. Taking earnings on the way up, because with the earnings that you make on the way up, profits, every time there's a pullback, you can reinvest or you can just pay some bills and have peace of mind. It is Sunday fun day though. So I just want to talk to you guys about that again. Remember that XRP is the #1 cryptocurrency on Twitter for human interaction versus bots interaction. Not even close. Bitcoin has lots of bots, all that other projects. It's #1 above Bitcoin, above Solana, above VNB, everything for human interaction, posting, liking, sharing, predictions, etc. And with that being said, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go watch some football, American football, boy and girls.